The following segment is sponsored by One Source Insurance Group.
Well, Medicare's open enrollment period is now just a couple of weeks away. Such an important time for our seniors to learn about the best plans for them. This morning, we're launching a new series to learn more about the plans and the changes. We know that it can be overwhelming. Joining us today is Kathy Gage, licensed Medicare specialist with One Source Insurance here in Johnson City. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I know one of the things, getting to know you a little bit, you're really passionate about helping seniors. Tell me a little bit about that passion.
Yes, I am. I love being able to help folks with their Medicare because there's so many different things and so many different plans, and they need some help to look at that because like we are with certain things, we don't want to read everything about all this. We want somebody that can help us to understand it better and give us some ideas about what's going to help us based on what our needs are.
So many options out there, so
yes,
many different plans that can really save people a lot of money. And you say too, as a recipient, you bring a little something different to the table.
Right, yes. I can definitely tell them I understand how they feel about it because I've been there. I know what it's like to be looking at that. Luckily for me, it was very easy for me to decide what I wanted when I went on Medicare because I knew all about it, but so many people don't, and it just makes me better, I think, able to help them to understand it much better.
And you really got to stay on top of it because just when you understand it, then changes come around.
Right. There's going to be a lot of changes this year, especially in the Medicare Part D. They're changing to where there's really no donut hole this year. It's going to be more of a $2,000 out-of-pocket max. When they reach that, you know, it goes into a lot of other different things that would take a long time to explain here today. But one of the things they're doing is they're going to cap it at a payment per month thing to where people know what that payment is and they can get that $2,000 in that way. A lot of other things is going to be changing on it too, but that's why it's important to work with somebody that can help you understand those changes and what you need.
Yeah, you mentioned that donut hole, and a lot of people, anybody that's familiar, I think, with the plans, that was something that they talked about quite a bit.
Right. And that's going to change, and it's going to be changing over the next 5 years. We're going to see changes in that. One of the things that people are really going to have to watch for, if you're on just a standalone Part D, those prices are really going to be going up this year. Going to be a lot of changes, formulary changes, everything's going to be changing on it.
And you mentioned not just this year, but we're going to continue to see this.
Yes, going forward, there's going to be changes each year they're going to be making, and so it's going to be important to stay on top of that.
So Kathy, how do you stay on top of all the different things then that are coming out to help your clients as they're getting to know the different plans?
Well, we have to do a lot of certification with each company we deal with. We do it on a federal level, on the level with each company. We do all types of certification we have to do every year with those companies, and ongoing, you know, there'll be different things they come out with during the year, and we always make sure and finish all those and take care of that so we can help them, but so we know what's going on.
And I bet in the end, when you're helping that client make that decision, it's got to feel pretty good. I'm sure a lot of times you save them a lot of money or help them get on a plan that can help them save money.
Yes, absolutely, we do, and it's, you know, it feels good to be able to know that you know a little bit of something that you can help somebody else with to keep them from making mistakes, you know, when they're looking at these plans. So it's wonderful. I enjoy it so much, working with the folks.
Nice that you're local. You get to actually talk to somebody, know your name.
Right, exactly. And I've had clients that I've had for 18 years I still go back and see. So it's been a long time, so we won't leave you when if you need anything, we're always there.
And I think one of those misconceptions is I can't afford someone like a Kathy. And that's certainly not the case, as you get paid in a different way.
No, absolutely. We don't charge anything for our services, and we're happy to help in any way that we can with helping you make informed decisions.
And now is the time.
Absolutely. It's definitely the time.
Well, we're going to give everybody some information. If you would like to get a hold of Kathy, you can find her at One Source Insurance. There is a website that you can go to. That's onesourceinsurancegroup.com. You can also call the number that is right here on your screen. She'll be happy to sit down with you and look over the different plans.
The preceding segment was sponsored by One Source Insurance Group.